We're in Benin and we're going to fly over Port-Novo, the capital, and we're at Cotonou Airport, otherwise known as Cotonou. There's also a third name which I can't recall at the moment. Cardinal Bernard, someone, I can't quite read it. Anyway, we're going to take off, fly to the northeast over Lake Nakui, back down through town. So it's a beautiful day. Let's go to it. Wheel brakes off. knots, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, rotating 6 degrees, positive rate of climb, gear up, and flaps up, 150. Now it's a beautiful location, this airport. You've got the ocean and beach at one end of the runway, and a lake at the other end. Just great. So we're going to do a right hand turn. Mike India Golf 1.
Tower Mike India Golf 007, continue for north departure.
Over this magnificent beach. Mike India Golf 1.
Tower Mike India Golf 007, frequency change.
So we took off on runway 24 with 30 degrees, so off west. So if we fly heading just like metal math 06, or we will be going the right direction. So this first leg is exactly parallel to the runway heading. Makes it easy. Okay, let's get the GoPro cameras activated. There's the airport with the right camera, left camera over the lake, wing cameras. It's probably 10 miles across the lake here. So let's get to 1500 feet and standard sightseeing altitude. And now we'll be coming back along the beach too. So whatever your cruise speed is, set that. Sit back and enjoy the flight. Now we're going to come slightly right because in that right-hand turn, of course, I went about 2 miles west of our flight plan. So just coming back to the right until I pick it up again, because then you'll find we cross the edge of the lake at a French name I can't pronounce, Agouguet or something like that, Agouguet, and we can see it up ahead. It's pretty near the connection between these two lakes. You can see on the right there. Let's go to the wing cam. Yeah, so I'm going to get right on track and take a picture of that. Going back to heading 06. There we go. It's at this river mouth. That's where we want to be. Excellent. And look at the colours. This is a visual feast. Left a bit now, about 9 miles to the. So we're going to fly across the top of Port-Novo, and then there's a oh, look at that. There's a forest across the top of town, like a long band of forest. We're going to turn back at the north side of that, come back through the centre of town, all the way down to the beach. And that was just magnificent. You'll be coming back down that way to the right there. Okay, just a bit of a rubberneck. Yep. I'll just fly this first flight very strictly. Those red buildings certainly stand out a lot. Okay, about 4 miles to our turn point, so let's go back to wind camp. So you can see the green band of forest that we're coming up to. It's very thick trees. And I'm going to pull left because we're going to turn hard right. It's a very hard turn. Now you can start to see our turn point. It's a town where road comes down from the north at the edge of the forest there. So, okay, that's the view as we approach. Now I'm going to get into a hard turn. Here we go. Pulling pretty hard. That's the crossroads we want. And you can see the road leading through the forest there for about a mile or two. Now we're just going to follow that road all the way down to the beach. About 6 miles in this direction, then slightly to the left. There we go. Nice. There's our road, continuing down. Keep to the right of it. And of course our turn point, I've made it pretty easy, is the bridge up ahead. There are a couple of bridges here, but this is the only one near the centre of town. So that's the one we want. We've got to get to the right a bit because it's a slight left turn. And there's a football stadium there, so that's a great landmark. And there we go, that's a nice view. We've got 1,000 feet at the moment. Perfect. Large building near the bridge there too, not sure what that is. Now just follow this 6 miles straight down to the beach, turn right and we're home. Easy peasy. Not sure what this town's called, I will look it up afterwards. And of course if you have a co-pilot on any of these flights, share duties flying, and the other one can be using their maps or satellite search engines to check out those kind of factoids. Names of places, look at that, beautiful. It's a really good social activity actually. So you got, now the road turns right, you can follow the road or the beach. Got this distinctive port town here, very rectangular shaped. But let's go along the beach. I'm going to drop down to about 500 feet, so, as I usually do on coastal runs. .600 feet, and you can see the beautiful beaches of BENIN, which has just given me the title for this mission, this flight plan. Gorgeous little settlement there. Coming back to the airport, we'll actually fly across the south end of the airport, then go out over the lake, come back and land. It's only 9 minutes, so it's quite a modest flight plan. You can take as long as you like. And of course if you fly one of those bush type aircraft, you can land along the lake edge, have a look at the crocodiles, whatever takes your fancy. At 4 miles, oh no, 6 miles to the other end of the airport. Beautiful clear day, just spectacular. Now it's climbed to about 1,000 feet, so I can actually see the airport. Very hard to see a flat object like that from ground level. So here's a good clue. We've got this river emptying the lake north-south into the sea. And that tells us we're pretty close to the airport. Stick to the shoreline. Got a few ships down here too. Up to 1,500 feet again now. 2 bridges there across the river. Nice. Now where's this airport? Should be coming up. It's even hard to see from this out. Oh, now I can see it now. It doesn't really stand out a lot, but you can see the port's nice. Wow. Yeah, you can see it now. Okay, let's see where they want us to land. Channel 2. Channel 1. Mike India Golf 3.
Tower, Mike India Golf 007,
building there.
3 miles east, 1,300 feet to land.
Mike India Golf 007, Cotonou Tower. Altimeter 29.902, wind 27 tree. Fly left base runway 24.
Okay. Mike India Golf 1.
Fly left base runway 24007.
Okay, so 24 is pretty much this direction, same way we took off, heading out to sea, and they want left base, so we better not turn right there, we better turn left. So let's get my head back in the game. Watch the speed, I just got a stall warning there. Keep the speed up. I'm going to fly downwind. So if you've got 24 on your compass, you want to put that at the bottom of the dial. It's the easiest way to do it. So we took off out to sea, although we didn't get much of a look at it, and we turned over the lake. Now we're going to come in from the lake, and I can see that river mouth on the lake. It's a pretty good landmark for approach. Mike India Golf 1.
Clear to land runway 24007.
Yep, this spot here, pretty excellent reference point for the runway. And there is only one runway there, 2 directions of course. Okay, so we aim to be heading 24 as we cross the mouth of that river, and then we should be set up pretty well to land. So no hurry, we'll just come out over the lake a bit. Actually lines up pretty well. Like, you've got that river mouth, you've got this peninsula here, which I just pointed out, but you probably can't see that, and then another connection between 2 lakes up ahead, and they're all pretty much on the same heading, so that's cool. It's like a natural compass. Okay, we're turning left, slowing down. Oh.
Generic 5 November, Yankee Zulu Foxtrot, Cotonou Tower. Altimeter 29.902, wind 27 tree.
Where's he going to land?
Left traffic runway 24.
What about me? The sound of it is 100 feet. He's really low. I can see he's cool. I can see him at 12 o'clock. That's very cool. I love it when that kind of thing happens. Now, who's going to land first? She didn't mention me. Maybe she'll mention me in a minute, because I should have priority, I think. Anyway, let's get the gear down as we cross the river mouth. Gear down. He's coming down. Flaps down at one stage. Well, I think we'll be landing first. I hope so. Gears coming down, so we'll be slowing down a lot now. Yep. Flaps down full. And we're nicely set up on final. 960 feet. Get the trim set a little bit. Interesting star-shaped boarding there. Look at that. Now concentrate on landing. 500 feet. 122 knots. Don't know where he's gone, but anyway. Let's land. I like a nice clear aerodrome with no trees on the final. 110 knots at threshold, spot on. Sinking, flaring, throttle up a bit, touchdown at 96.5. Pretty good. Whew, well there we go. What a beautiful scenic flight.
007 exit runway when able.
And I look forward to doing it again.